Me llega esa duda que siempre estremece.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go over my currently journal, and we are going to be doing some back journaling where I go and fill in the month that I'm missing in my journal. Due to some things that happened in my life, I had to put pause to journaling in my currently journal. But one thing that I have kept on was writing in my catch-all notebook. This is the notebook that I have all the stuff that I want to remember. It's kind of like my commonplace notebook where I just drop everything. It's not pretty, it's just what it is. It's just a notebook to catch everything. In that notebook, I have tracked the stuff that I was reading, watching, and listening for the month of June, and that's what I'm going to be documenting today. So here you see me. I have everything set aside in this little plastic container, and I just pick stuff randomly from my craft room, things that I think might go well with the colors and theme for the month of June. I like to pick 3 colors that will help me to guide what I'm going to do. For this one, I did a quick Google search and I looked at what was the colors for June 2024 because this is the month that I'm going to be recording in my journal. I just looked and these were the 3 colors that came up. There were other colors, but these were the ones that caught my attention. So I'm going to set up my pages in my currently journal using these 3 colors just as a starting point. One thing that I wanted to do different this month, if you have seen some of my other videos, which I recommend that you go see, is that for my pages for what I was reading this time around, instead of just adding the calendar of the month and then just put in the pictures, I decided that for this month I am also going to do some journaling. So the way that I'm gonna space out my pictures of the covers of the books that I read is going to be a little different from what I've done in the past. I also found this stamp set that had the word currently, and because this is my currently month in review, my journal of the things that I was reading, watching, and listening to, sprinkled with some memories of the month, I wanted to use that stamp. And one of the things that I love, I truly, truly love, is just to find stamps that I might have left behind because I found no right or reason to use them. And then going back and exploring those stamps again is just so much fun. So here you see me that I am trying to look for what design I'm going to do for my pages. And once I found what I liked, I'm going to go ahead and put my pictures down. These pictures I take from the World Wide Web. I just do a quick search. Some of them I take from my Kindle page, and I just go ahead and do like a screenshot, or I just find it in the author's website. I try to make this as easy as possible because it's something that I do for fun, and I find that if I do something and it's too much, too overwhelming, I'm gonna leave it. My life is busy as it is. I don't need to add something else to it. So finding ways to look for my book covers that is fast and easy is a gem for me. Once I find the sweet spot, like all the books that I like and read, once I find it, I put it into Canva. I have a set like a set format in Canva for the size of the books covers, and that's what I use. And then I printed using glossy sticker paper. I find it that is not as bulky, and it doesn't make my notebook very chunky. It still gets chunky, right? Because we're adding stuff, but it's not as chunky as it would usually get if I were using, for example, actual picture paper. Okay, now we're jumping into what I was reading and not reading, look at me, what I was watching. Yes, watching. And I use again the three colors. This time, the color that I'm going to lift up from the three colors is this neon color that I really, really like. And then again, the same process that I did with the book covers. I'm going to look on the internet for pictures of the series or movies that I was watching and then just placing them in my paper. One thing that I find is that I love, 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 love to work and listen to a show. And I'm not going to put all of that in my currently journal because one, it was a long time ago, right? Like I'm back journaling, so I'm not going to remember every single show that I watched, but I know that there were some shows that were new releases for that month that I really loved, that once they came out, I was so hooked. And those are the ones that I'm going to print out and journal about. If you're looking to get back into journaling, or this is your first time watching a video about journaling and you don't know where to start small. Start maybe instead of doing all the pages like I'm doing, just do one page. Pick one show, pick one book, pick one song, pick one memory, and let that be your currently page. And then go and grow from there. The idea of this journal for me is that I want to have a record of those things that caught my attention. And it's so interesting to see sometimes when I look back at my pages how sometimes the music that I was listening to lent to the memories that I was having. For example, I know for the month of August 2025, I know in my journal I'm going to be talking about a lot about Puerto Rico because we went to Puerto Rico to vacation there with my family and we had a blast. And I know that leading to that vacation, I was listening to so many songs that felt like home, and that led to, me remembering and having a good time in Puerto Rico when I was with my family. So it's just those little things that make journaling for me fun. So find what makes journaling fun to you to capture the moment and make your currently journal work for you. Maybe this setup that I have is not the one that is your vibe, but maybe it is. Maybe you want to try it. And I always say, just start working because you want to have something perfect. And guess what? It's not going to happen because things are going to happen. Maybe if you have an ink block or an ink pad, it's going to fall on your page and, it's going to ruin it. Just go with the flow. Let the process unfold the way it needs to unfold, and just have fun and just make everything about what your experience is, even if it's in frustration. So here you see me putting together on the left side what I was listening to, and then on my right side the highlights of June. June was a month where we were on break from school and we went to an amusement park here in Denver, and we had a late night swim in the pool, and the kids thought it was like the greatest thing. We had like a little grilling time, and it was just a amazing night. So I wanted to, highlight that. We also had our dog, Bisu. He was just um, loving just to get on our couch and look out the window. And we love taking pictures of him. And I thought that was a really cute picture. And that's what I did. So once all my pages, all my stickers are put down, I go in with a little bit of stamping here and there. And I usually bring the colors that I already chose, whether it's in stamps or stickers, anything that is going to spice up my pages. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm using inks that correlate to the different markers that I'm using. And this helps for me keep things cohesive, keep things looking good. And then I also feel that it makes it easier for me instead of trying to figure it out what I'm going to do. Once I have all of that done, once I have all my pages done, a few of my stamping, then I get to do the writing. So with the magic of the internet, I'm going to show you what my writing looks like after the fact. And it's just a process that I enjoy so much. So I'm going to show you first my pages, how they look before the pen, and then my pages after the pen. And here are my pages after the pen. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember, it is never too late to create something new. So start today. Bye.
Me llega esa duda que siempre estremece. Si valgo algo, ¿quién soy? Si alguien me amara como soy. Me he sentido mal todos estos meses, pero sé que el día vendrá